My brother.
What's up with you, bro?
Still sick.
Man, you better get that right.
Man, we only got 7 days before we bounce. So
We only got a couple days.
you told me you ain't had none one of these boys crunk up yet though.
That's coming. That's very soon. I went and got the oil, yesterday? So that's very soon. Very, very soon. I gotta replace the starter and the starter connect on here. And then just put a starter on Greasy. And you should, I gotta do some wiring. But very soon, very soon.
They looking good though, bro. Like just for the amount of time that you had. I want to follow up with what I just said because I know you ain't gonna crunk up yet. My follow up to that is, but they looking great though.
Oh yeah, bro. We
the amount of time you had.
A lot of parts installed. Definitely a lot of parts getting installed. You know, it's coming together. I got one partner. I told him like, hey, bro, we need a sub box and a console ASAP. Man came.
Look at here.
Yeah, came next day. Built the sub. He came the same day. Saw what we needed. Came the next day. Built the sub boxes for both trucks. Coming today to build the consoles for both trucks. That's that grade A service right there.
Bro, the truth too. He definitely got to be the one to test my car for sure.
Oh, and these lifetime warranty. He said if you bust it, he will buy this box back and build you another.
Okay.
Yeah. He said if you bust his sub boxes, he'll buy the sub box back and build you another.
That's fine.
He ain't never had one to be busted yet.
That's fine. I mean, he done already did a couple of the whips.
Yeah. And then like this one is just a simple box just because it's just for 212s. And it's really small, but this is space that we got for it.
It look good, man, so far.
Yeah. And then this
we got they like, yeah, they know. They like,
so
yeah.
We partner with Sundown Audio as well. So Sundown, also all the wiring, the batteries are Excess Power, which is a partner company of Sundown. This one is getting 2 SA12s and Greasy is getting 4 prototype 10s. The first in the country are going in that truck. They were flown in from overseas, but yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Big.
Shout out Sundown.
And then of course the amps, the mids, everything Sundown. Everything except for the double D. So yeah. Now this one we got the air. It's all hooked up. We got a couple grounds that we got to run, but it worked by your phone. Huge shout out to AccuAir. It's got the the Bluetooth controller and all that type of stuff.
Real sleep.
Yeah, I can literally just go in the app. Like you can be away from the truck and operate it. So I can't wait till we get to a show, folks, looking at it, and then you just hit a button and it just drop down by itself.
That's gonna be hard right now. Speaking of a show, we got a big one coming up.
Yeah,
we gotta leave in 7 days. This new. What's this called?
So this is sound deadening. This is AMD. Huge shout out to AMD, right?
Yes.
So I want to say that this product just came out this year. Okay. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it.
Okay.
We got both of their types of sound deadening. So it's 2 types, right?
Okay.
You got the aluminum faced sound deadening.
That's this one here.
That's this one. And then we got the foam faced sound deadening. And I'm not sure if that's the proper name for it, but one is foam and one is aluminum on top.
Dig it.
So that's what we call them.
We got both on.
Yeah, we got both on. We're trying both of them out. Yeah, pretty much all this stuff is the same. It just got changed up a little bit. So while I had everything wired right there, we moved it up behind the dash so that the console could be a little bit more slimline. You don't have to be, you know what I mean, as big.
Yeah.
I reached out to iDidit because that's whose columns we got for both trucks. But this one right here, we really need the 2-inch shorter than stock. Just because of with the Camaro seats, I guess they're a little bit more plush, but the steering wheel is really like in your chest. So if they don't have one in stock, it's cool. But if they do, that would be a little bit more comfortable. So I mean, it's okay. We'll see. Ain't too much changed up here. I finally got the correct front drive pulley. So I got that. And then, so I messed up, right? So this originally is a dry sump motor, right? I converted it over to wet sump. So with that being said, I changed out the oil pump on the motor and I was gonna change out the balancer to a wet sump, right? So when I went to go put the wet sump balancer on, it didn't fully seat all the way on the crankshaft. Right? So I'm like, dang, I didn't change out the timing gear. I'm thinking to myself, I changed out the oil pump, then changed out the timing gear, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, dang, I'm mad at myself for a little while, everything. So I pull all this off, right? I literally pull the whole front accessory kit off, the timing cover. I had to lift the motor up off the frame, take the oil pan down, everything. Once I pulled that cover off, I realized that I had the correct timing gear on it and I had the wrong balance. So then I'm mad at myself again because I done took all this stuff apart. So then I put it all back together, figured out that I still needed the dry sump balancer, right? The crank balancer down here. All right, ordered the crank balancer. When I ordered the crank balancer, I just happened to be over there looking for a part in that bin, right? Mm-hmm. I had the correct balancer I needed for another project. I'm like, wow. I done went through all of this and that balancer literally was just right over my shoulder right there. So the brand new balancer has not got here yet. I used the old one. You really can't even see it because this big ProCharger puller covers it up. Okay. So it's literally the same. That was a relatively new balancer. We got it with another ProCharger kit we got for a later build. So the new balancer, I'm gonna just put in that kit, just kind of swap them around. Thank God we got a whole bunch of spare parts and stuff around here.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of builds, so.
Yeah. So
a lot of cars, so.
I did that yesterday. Well, I put the correct balance on there, and then I'm gonna put the power steering pulley. I'm gonna swap it out because I tried to just use a stock style pulley, but it's too big. So I have the correct ProCharger pulley. So I'm gonna pull this one off and put the smaller ProCharger pulley on there. The ProCharger branded power steering pulley. Put that one on, then I can do all the belts and we'll be straight. I got to change out the starter solenoid wire and then we'll be ready to fire up. Put some oil in this joker and sit the radiator right here for the trans cooler. If I start it up right now, it's gonna spew out transmission fluid. Yeah, so that's about what we got going on right there. So this is very close to being started.
Dreamsicle.
Yeah, yep. So we done got a lot of headway.
We figured out the wheel situation
on this. Wheel situation.
Cause Melvin, remember we had asked him.
Yeah.
He was one of the people that replied. He said he liked D. He said he agreed with you. And he liked that face.
Yeah, so the only problem, so glad you mentioned the wheels, right? Mm-hmm. The only problem with that is the 24s are not gonna fit in the front. These right here are 22s. It's just like a test wheel that we got, right?
Okay.
When we turn, it rubs on the inner fender.
Okay.
So touching back on, we got a lot of parts here, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna still roll with the wheels that we got for this truck in the back, right?
Okay.
We're gonna put that 24 back there with that tire and everything, right? That 24 with that tall of a tire in the front is not gonna work. That tire is like 3 inches taller than this tire. Where with the tire is like 4 inches. But we got another set of those wheels on another car, right?
In 22s.
In 22s. We're gonna take that front off and put on here. So then we're gonna run a 22 and 24 setup. That way we still keep the 9-inch lip in the back. So and we'll be able to drive.
BuiltbyYO is yo pretty much yo like Forges, huh?
Yeah.
Yo like them Forges.
Yo
like them elves, man.
More than a few.
Yes, a lot of elves in the collection.
Yeah. So
port cards.
We got a lot of stuff been installed. It's only a few parts left to really go on this.
Okay.
Once we get down with the interior.
Yeah, no, this one been looking like a truck.
Yeah.
The other one, well, the last time we showed it, it was kind of looking like a truck. It had the cab on there. You could see the engine. I came in today. You want to show it to him?
Yeah, we show it to him. We give him a little sneak peek.
Man, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, all right, look, I'm gonna let you do the talking because it's looking real nice. What I had text you, I said, man, you the bleeping goat.
I'm like, wait, what you talking about? But I thought about it. It had been a couple days since you've been here. With, you been sick and everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, what could T possibly be talking about? But then I thought about, I have done a lot to the truck. So with that being said, we can show the folks what we got going on so far. These not the wheels that's going on it, but they really don't look bad on the truck for real.
Man, bro, it's looking like a truck, like a real truck.
And it's currently on jack stands. I know it look low right now, but it's on jack stands. This probably like the highest it will ever be. But yeah, so
great, man.
I appreciate it.
Paint job look great. I remember last time we talked about the bed, it was actually over there. They had just bunched in, so you see it on there. It look real nice.
Yeah, so we got the bed on. I got the air tanks, the compressors, all that's finalized.
Okay.
I got a mount coming for the actual controller. It's gonna sit kind of like this, like right in there, something like that. So it ain't gonna just be flat. But yeah, I got that. All my wires are kind of loose because my plan is to actually run my harness and then break off to each wire versus, you know, doing it the opposite, running the wire first and then putting the stuff on. So that way it could be a little bit more streamlined and I can hide it a lot better to me.
Understand.
Yeah, so that's that. We already went over all the suspension stuff. XS Power batteries on both trucks. Huge shout out to them. They partnered with us. We told them what we needed, what we were doing with the trucks, and this is what they recommended. It's dual 3400s. Let's see. Inside, Miguel got my doors installed today, so we're gonna get these filled today. So that'll be like the window motors, the locks. Well, that's about it that goes in the door. And these doors, ain't no speakers and then going in the door. They going in the console. So I got my seat lift. I'm not the tallest man in the world, so I had to put a seat lift right there because I'm running racing seats. Got that made, and I made the other one last night. I still got to grind it down. My partner D came and made the sub box. Custom Works, that's who did both of the sub boxes. And he also is doing the console.
And then that's the foam pattern from.
Yeah, this is the foam top pattern from AMD. Unlike the aluminum, like you can see it's thick, and then it's got the sticky back. But yeah, it's fine. And then I got my bulkhead going in there. I put my rest of my air up last night.
Let me get on the other side, cause I also see like you put the glove.
Yeah, what glove box.
Glove box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not finalized. The rest of my air, and yeah, the glove box. This also moves, so I can raise this up a little bit to align it better with the glove box.
Nice. Okay.
Got the key switch. I'm actually waiting on my key to come in. I ordered one. And then of course we got the Holley dash installed, the Holley harness. All of this is gonna get covered up by the center console. So the center console is gonna come up to here. Let me see. I'm gonna have my double den, have two vents right here, you know, like pointing towards you. Couple cup holders, the gear shifter, and then like an actual armrest. In the armrest is where I'm gonna put the amps for the subs and the mids.
Okay.
So we got the 4 prototype 10s going in here, right? Then we got 4 6.5s going in and 2 super tweeters.
Oh, okay.
So this truck should definitely be loud.
Yeah, definitely.
Then moving forward, really ain't too much change. It's been wet sanded. That's why it's got like a hue to it. Yeah, satin look.
Almost like a satin, yeah, like a.
The satin look kind of fire, actually.
Yeah, because you know I want a matte paint satin type of paint job.
Then my belt came in yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to put the tensioner on there, and then
it's just gonna be like that, just there.
Yeah,
like that? Like
it's a tensioner that puts on there. It's gonna have it over like that, and yeah, that's that. The radiator gonna have to go on the front side instead of back here where it normally goes. And the tensioner would typically be on that side, right?
Okay.
But if I did it like that, it runs directly in the center of my lower radiator hose. So I'm gonna do it on this side. But yeah.
Makes sense. Looking good, man.
So yeah, and then our valve covers get delivered tomorrow. Huge shout out to Wagner. We got custom valve covers for both trucks.
They said the names?
Yeah, they said the names of the trucks. And then I'm still waiting on my front airbags to come in.
Wagner did white girl?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, so.
Shout out Wagner.
And then these are gonna be just machined. So what we're gonna do is they're just a silver valve cover with the names cut out, right? We're gonna fill the names in with paint. So that way, the paint of the vehicle.
Money.
Yeah. And then we got new pedestals made as well. Like the display pedestals that have your car with all the information, all the brands and stuff like that helped us out.
Yeah.
We got them made. They're gonna have to be painted. So they're gonna be painted the same colors as the truck. We're gonna use the exact same paint. So that way it's, they match.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah. The only thing that I got left to do really on the motor is this a gasket that goes between the supercharger and this adapter plate. And it's also a filter gasket that goes between the top hat and the supercharger. They got this custom BDS. They produced like a custom blower filter. It's like a screen that goes in here. They keep any type of trash and debris out. But yeah, that's about it.
Truck's looking great, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Then we got my clutch master coming in. I already got my pedal assemblies and everything. And then running the Baer master cylinder.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what we got going.
Sorry for the yawn, man. I'm not feeling well, so.
Nah, you good, my brother.
My energy is low too, so I'm about to go. I'm tired.
Nah, I understand that. Shoot, my night just getting started.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you pulling up like, man, bro, doing a night shift. I've been here since this morning.
Yeah, nah, we definitely just getting started. So shoot, hey, be here to probably, I don't know, 8, 9 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah. All right, well.
Yeah, so hey, y'all continue to tune in.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe.
All that.
Hey, y'all gonna see these in person in 7 days completed. This is what, 7, 8 days, something like that?
7 days.
7 days? All right, bet.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, so, yeah, then we gotta go to the muffler shop this weekend, so we definitely gotta get them running.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta feel better. I would love to be there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. So, but yeah, y'all please continue to like, share, and subscribe, and we appreciate y'all.